Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the incredible, Kyle and James podcast, number 2. Let me do that again. I'll point that way. Welcome, everybody. What? Welcome, everybody, to the incredible Kyle and James podcast, number 2. You're pointing the wrong way at me there, weren't you?
You were pointing the right way to me. I don't know how you're doing it.
Am I pointing at you now? Yeah, that's it. We're pointing at each other there.
You're not on mine. We're both pointing left on mine.
Our fingers are pointing at each other. So, how are you? How are you in this lockdown period?
Yeah, good.
I've not seen you since. And I'm going to be specific here.
I don't even remember.
I'm going to be very specific. I have not seen you since, and I mean in the flesh. Fuck off. Come on. Right, there we go. I have not seen you since the reaction to AT's Wonderland.
Right, yeah.
How's about that?
That feels like ages ago, man.
Yep. Don't ask me what date.
It's well weird. It's proper weird, isn't it? It's like, because obviously we talk quite a lot, don't we, over the phone and stuff on WhatsApp.
Yeah. It's been like 10 weeks easy, hasn't it? Is it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah. Started in March, didn't it? We're in June now.
Yeah, I mean, we could have been illegal and got together. However, we didn't want to risk that.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
UK lockdown was 24th, wasn't it? Of March.
I no idea. God, that's crazy. March, April, and now
May.
Was it March?
March 24th.
Shit.
Yeah. And then it went into obviously March, April, May, and now we're in June. So it's been a long time.
It has, and the channel, man, we were hitting it hard.
I know.
Now, yeah,
it suffered a little bit, but you've been rescuing it with your little videos.
Well, I think I did one, didn't I? 2.
Did 2, yeah.
Yeah, well,
I liked your last one.
It's just not the same, is it? You know, we get together, we have a laugh, and that's all part of the good thing of doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle, hold your IKJP.
I thought I'd get. I couldn't find mine, so I thought I'll just get one that's black and white.
What is it like?
There you go. See.
At least you've got the colour, I suppose.
Jack Skeleton.
Yep, living the
dream. I've got a pot of tea. I'm a bit worried as well because I thought if I get a tea now and I sit down and make myself comfy, I hope I don't need to run off for a number 1.
Do you know if
2?
Well, do you know if I need to refill?
Yeah.
You know what's going on?
What?
You'll see now. Got this big fucking jug.
What is it?
I'm
coughing. I feel right bad for like coughing. Feels right weird, like
a corona sneeze.
That's what I mean. I know what people are like. People comment and say I've got corona.
Seemed bloody dry, did that? How does your drink taste? Does it taste all right? Can you smell it?
Great.
Oh, that's all right then.
It's bad, isn't it? Like, I don't know if you've been out and about. I've been out like for essential products.
What are you doing? Itching your leg?
Yeah, I'm scratching my foot. I've been out for essential shopping, and you just can't cough or anything. Something goes down wrong way, you've just got to keel over, basically.
You give that look, don't you, as if to say, like, was that you?
It's like
that, innit? Right, that's it. Somebody shouts there. Who the fuck was that? Who was it? Even
It's
if
like when
I've seen it.
it's like
Love, get yourself out. But
it's bad though.
You what,
Yeah,
sorry?
because it reminded me of when, like, back in high school, and someone would start laughing, and you didn't dare laugh in front of the teacher. They're like, "Who's that?" And you'd be there, going, just probably trying to keep it in.
Bloody hell. So,
There a guy. Oh, go on.
no, go on. Don't want to cut you off.
I was gonna say there were a guy the other day. We were queuing to get in to get some bits from some food and that, and he was stood in the queue and he was just coughing his guts up, and everyone's like, "Jeez, this guy on another planet or what? What's he doing? He can't be outside doing that."
Coughing everywhere. Tell you
Yeah.
what, I was in Aldi a couple of weeks ago, and I went to the queue. It was really late at night. So it shuts at about 9 o'clock, I think. So I go really late, and there's no queues. However, there was a queue for the tills. There's one queue dispersing over like 3 tills or something. And there was this one guy who just stops in the middle of the aisle where the queue was, just on his phone. He weren't in the queue. And I didn't realise there was a queue at this point. So I said to the woman, I said, are you queuing up, love? She went, no. Some bloody idiot here just on his phone. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah. Middle of queue?
Yeah, well, he wasn't. It was where the queue needed to be. However, there wasn't really a queue. So he's just stood. However, I'm on the phone at the time as well, but I'm walking around. I kid you not. She said, some bloody idiot just on phone there. And I'm like, all right. She's just taking up all aisle. He weren't. He was just in middle. And I thought, look, I know there's a 2 distance, but Christ, you can squeeze on the lad. You know. And she went, it's not like you. You're aware of what you're doing. I'm like, well, I'm holding this conversation with you, aren't I, love? One of them who like goes out in like an astronaut's outfit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you get those people like it's like one extreme to the other. It's either masks and gloves, or then there's people like today, I were in a shop and people just going past you really close. I turn my back to them, me.
Yeah, you do that thing where you like hold your breath.
Yeah.
Not
where you do it to yourself.
Yeah.
And you turn.
There's even people I've seen in supermarket just with a mask just down here, as if thinking they're great. I've got my mask here. Look for when I walk past people. Yeah, you prick. Not doing anything there, is it? Just a bloody bit of toilet roll just wrapped around the face with being all poked in. But yeah, so
I when I first started wearing my mask, I thought it was really cool because no one else were really doing it, and I was like wearing my mask, thinking, yeah. But then other people started wearing theirs. Oh, I'm not cool anymore.
Just having to design yours, having to like edit it.
Yeah.
Just draw like
best to have it on though, innit?
Yeah, absolutely.
Best to have it on.
Well, I actually got one from the hospital a few 6 weeks ago when I nearly lost my bloody thumb. You see it? You can't see it on there. I'll drop a picture in, but I proper sliced my thumb open. It's healed really well.
That's healed well, is that?
It were everywhere.
Did you end up having stitches?
No, they didn't stitch it. Although
I forgot about that.
It was as wide as my cup. Right. She didn't even put anything on it. Now I was just bleeding everywhere. So what had happened, I'd slashed it with a Stanley knife. I went to sink, thinking I was like going to lose my thumb, running it under tap, thinking, shit. And when water runs in a deep wound, right? Don't know if you've experienced with deep wounds, but it opened it up. You could see down it, and I thought, Christ, I genuinely thought I was going to lose it. Anyway, put a bit of sellotape around it, bagged it up in an Aldi carrier bag, because you know them ones you pay 22p for, you need to get your money's worth out of them. So I stuck the Aldi carrier bag over, just went like that, like this. Do you know, you ever seen Roman Reigns where he does that? Anyway, I went sprinting up to hospital, because obviously it's just over the road, isn't it? So I'm sprinting up to hospital like this. And then I got to a roundabout, and there's just blood swishing in all. It was flooding out, this blood. And it was smacking my fingers, and I kept just doing this in back, thinking, shit, can I still move my thumb? And I thought, it's not there. There was no pain at all. And then that was freaking me out because there was no pain. I thought, Jesus, I'm going to like stumble on one of the curbs and just die on corner. Like my thumb's just going to be flapping. But we're all right in the end. I was panicking at the guy. Honestly, the guy who was seeing to it I was like, sorry, mate, because it was like not long after lockdown had started, and I was like really angry with myself, and I was like, oh yeah, there's all this going on, and it's all you need me here with this, just slicing my thumb off. I'm sorry, pal. And they're like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, it's not though, is it? But yeah.
I like that when I did my fingering. It goes like really hot, doesn't it? Like it just goes really warm and like numb.
Numb is what it's still
I
now.
I don't know if you can see mine. You can't see it. It's like
Yeah, it's underneath. I remember you showing me it.
It's right on where you have your natural crease, but
So
I can't feel any of my end of my finger anymore. Lost all feeling in it.
Jeez. So that's like a bit like mine on my thumb. It's weird.
Yeah. Can you feel it?
I can't feel your finger. I can feel it. I can't feel top there. It's a bit of a dick,
So you can't feel it at all?
Joke where people like, oh, taking my thumb off. Actually do it. Take it off, put it in the fridge, keep it cool.
That's absolutely gross, that.
So, Kyle, my guy, what's been happening?
No, I've just no, really.
Weeks ago, your new video, the band dropped, Massive Floods. We'll drop a little clip in here now.
So don't give up just yet. You got hope, you need time. You got hope, you need time. You got hope, you need time. If you could go back to the start.
We recorded that. When were it? You were there. You came. Like February.
Mm-hmm.
February it was.
I think it was. Jesus,
Then
not long ago.
Yeah. And we've only just got it mastered like maybe a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
By a dude called Pete Mayer, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's done some big artists like U2, The Killers, Linkin Park. So he's done some decent artists, and
That's
now Massive
incredible.
Floods.
So yeah, love the name Massive Floods. To be fair, sounding absolutely like massive. And I know you're holding one song back. Obviously, you were going to have recorded a video by this time. However, the lockdown kicked in, so you're holding one song back, and I'm quite gutted because I love it. However, I do love pop rock. I'll put the link down there in the bottom. If anybody's not checked out Carl's band, Massive Floods, I'll put the links down there. Facebook, YouTube, all that. Get yourself on it. That is sounding massive, my friend. Massive.
Yeah. We were supposed to play a show in April as well. Then that got cancelled.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah.
So it's been a bit weird. We tried, or we was gonna try doing one of those like kind of virtual band practice things, but everywhere I kind of looked. Sorry, I've got a really itchy knee. Everywhere I kind of looked, it were like you'd get really bad latency, so we're like, oh, we'll just wait.
Yeah.
But yeah, that song as well that you really like. Sorry, hang on. You got a really itchy knee. That song that you like too, that we've spoken about, and with it, hopefully you'll be doing some work on that for us.
I'd love to, man. I cannot wait. I tell you what, though, I was listening to like the EP in my car, and it's absolutely banging, man. Absolutely.
Cheers, man.
So yeah, I'm hyped for everything that happens with that post lockdown. But
can't wait.
But yeah, lots of things have happened in the past couple of months. The old mate old Ronnie out of Falling in Reverse, checking out his reaction video. That was weird.
Yeah, no. That was weird. That was weird.
Yeah, and I think it's because what song was it for now?
Not.
Drugging Me is Reimagined. It was that one. Was it?
Are you sure?
Oh,
no, I don't. It was Popular Monster.
Right. Oh yeah. Okay.
I think I mentioned Hollywood Undead. I
Yeah,
don't think
and see, the thing that annoys me there is, I mean, I know what he means when he said, so you referred to like, oh, it sounds a bit like Hollywood Undead, and to be fair, it did. It did.
Yeah,
There's no getting about it. It did, right? And
Yeah.
then he said, oh, he like paused it and said to everybody, oh, see, these guys are from overseas, you know, stuff like 90s bands are really big over there. They're just hearing about it now. It's like, fuck off, Ronnie. You know, we aren't just hearing about this shit now. It's like, just because a band that we heard 15, 20 years ago, it's like, we can't mention it. Oh, shit, that weren't this decade. We can't mention that. It's like, it sounded like Hollywood Undead, John. Get over it.
Well, that's it. It sounded like that Undead track. I think it's called Undead.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, what's he on? Hang on a minute. Isn't he with Paige? She's from England. What's she only into 90s bands as well then?
And his missus. Right, but the thing is, I kind of get where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's completely wrong. You know, did he not realise we're from the UK? Does it? I mean, what I think what he's referring to is in Europe, all these lots of bands seem to go down really well, even like the older bands. Do you know, like you see these like artists, these singers that are in the like 50s, like I can't really think, like Samantha Fox and things like that, other people like that. They're really big in Europe, even though they were in the prime like 30 years ago. And they might do arenas in Europe. I mean, the UK's in Europe, but do you know what I mean? The rest of the European countries, they might do arenas over there right now, whereas they might come over here and play to about 300 people. So I think what he's referring to is stuff's still massive over there.
Yeah. Well, it's like a band. Well, you know them as well, Zebrahead. They did. I think it was called like Woodstock or something. I know. Obviously,
there was about 500,000 people.
Yeah, they were nearly a million.
Really big one.
A massive thing. And when they come over here, they're playing like 500, 600, maybe 1,000 cap venues.
Yeah,
if 500,000 people's a lot of people.
Yeah, it was. That was like at some millionaire's house, weren't it? And he'd put like a festival on in his backyard, like a huge one. Not in his backyard, but on the land that he owned.
I don't know, but it was big.
Yeah,
Well, that's an example.
That is a good example of, like, you know, bands that have sort of been surpassed or forgotten about over here and in the States and things. Obviously, people still love them, but they're edged more underground now rather than, you know, your mainstream. But yeah, it was weird that. It was weird, but we did like it, Ronnie. We appreciate that.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love it. It's on my Spotify now playlist. Absolutely love it. I think he missed the point. Well, it was probably a kind of thing of, we don't sound like Hollywood Undead, so he kind of just dismissed it. But what we were saying is, it sounds like a certain song, and I thought the chorus really sounded like a Rise Against song. And we weren't saying it to be.
Yes, it did. In fact, we mentioned that at the end, didn't it? Can you imagine?
It sounded like one.
Can you imagine
if you saw that part?
Watching it and we like put that Rise Against video on?
Oh God.
But yeah, and the thing as well is, like, one or two people. Do you know when I made the ICP reference? Is like Insane Clown Posse. It's like, are you saying it like that because you don't know who they are, Clive? Or you know, it's just the way his voice was when he was talking. It sounded like violent. And there's a lot of people are going, "Oh no way! What are you on about? They don't know what they're on about, these guys." But I could link you to a song that is just this. It's just exactly the same. It's not a bad thing. It's not a criticism.
No, yeah.
It was just, I thought it sounded exactly like that. And there was a couple of people going, "Yeah, I've never heard that before, but I can see it." Obviously not the same part, just the talking. He had that like edgy, raspy voice, and you know,
it
sounded like.
Well, that's the thing where people get sort of the mistake what we're saying. They take it as a bad thing, or you know, they think we're comparing it like to them as an act. We're just saying it sounds like this kind of part of a song, which it did.
Yeah,
I mean, and I know, like, people always sort of question what right we've got to say or how much we know, but we know a lot of. I know a lot of bands and artists, and so do you. I've listened to a lot of stuff. You're bound to hear things that
the thing is
sound like other things.
the thing is that's different now, and it's been this way for a long time. The reaction videos that people do, like as we do as well, it's simply the conversations that people have when they're out with their mates and they'll talk about a song when they first listen to it. We're just doing it on camera, that's all. It's like, you know, it must be hard to listen to people saying things, but we didn't slate it one bit. But, you know.
Well, there's a funny little comment that always pops up. It's like, oh, you stop pausing and let us watch the video. And I'm thinking, well, hang on. Are you watching the music video or are you watching us? What part of it are you watching?
Yeah.
Because if you want to watch the video, just watch the video.
He's really
and it's don't watch us watching a video if you just want us to just. Otherwise, it'd just be like just this.
Yeah, for me,
all the way through.
For me, if I was watching a reaction channel, it would be because I'm invested in those people or that person, and I like them or him or her, not what they're bloody watching.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You just want
going ape shit, weren't they? Like on that Ludens video, and it's like, just fuck off. You know?
Yeah. How can you pause it in a breakdown?
Yeah.
How would we know it was a breakdown?
We did this, and it's like, Christ. It's like, stop going ape about it. If you don't like it, just don't listen to it. Don't watch it, man. It's like, don't get angry. Don't take time out of your day to type, what the hell are you doing? It's like, just click on next one and carry on with your life. You know what I mean? It's our channel. This is the way we do it. We're doing it for ourselves because we want to do it. If you like it, brilliant. If you don't, swivel.
That's it, innit?
Yeah.
That's it, innit? Yeah.
It's like, bloody hell.
You got your knee up like me.
I did just then, like this. I'm in the old pipe smoker's chair, aren't I? Where we did podcast 1 just in front of this.
I'm in bed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on my bed. No, but yeah, I agree. And it's hard sometimes when people comment and you're like, you're seeing what you're seeing, but you're not understanding what we're doing or saying.
Yeah.
Like when we first started it, I wanted to do it because I wanted to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like we're creative people. Obviously, you're in your band. You dabble with music a lot. I don't really have that time to commit to a full-time band or anything. It's just good that we can both do things together as friends and something that we love, you know. And then we like the little sort of funny comedy skits that we're doing recently. Which, if you're watching this, I think we're releasing something within the next 24 hours, which is a follow-on from our first little comedy skit, which we'll drop the link down below if you're interested. And it's just whatever we want to do. That's the good thing about this channel. We've said whatever we want to do, we'll do it. You know, we just make it for us. If other people like it, bro.
Yeah.
But,
I like doing stuff that makes us laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amount of times we've sat after we've filmed the video, we just repeatedly watch one part that we laugh our heads off at.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we have such a good laugh before we've even pressed record, don't we?
Yeah.
And but hang on a second, just give me 1 minute.
I'm out of tea. Ow! Are you filling up a vase?
You ever pissed in a toilet a bit too hard and it's gone right frothy? What's happened there? Apologies, mate. But yeah. Yeah, sorry about that.
That's the thing, innit?
What?
When everyone was going crazy about me chewing on the start of one of the videos.
Stop breathing down the mic. My mic, I'll breathe all I want.
You can't win.
I think that's why we haven't done really many reaction videos recently, because it's about us getting together and having a good laugh. And just when I did it by myself, I did it in this very chair actually. That's why we haven't been banging them out, because it just didn't feel right. You know, I didn't want to do it by myself. It weren't.
I looked into it a few times, but I don't. It take faffing about with the setup and stuff, and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Well, I can be bothered if I put my mind to it, but it's just getting round to it.
when everything's sort of blown over a little bit, we'll get back together and start hitting it again and having a good time. But I think that's the good thing about like the little comedy skits that we do. We can do it whilst not being together.
Yeah.
Put us heads
Yeah.
together and things, and just things like this. It is all good.
Yeah, this is cool.
It is.
This,
Now, Kyle, K-pop.
yeah.
The next topic out there. So one thing that gets, which I found really weird, is listen to a certain band. I can't remember who it was. Me and you together, a certain K-pop band. It wasn't BTS. It may have been ATs, right? And we played the video off a certain channel. It was like the record label channel. And then everybody seemed to go mental and a bit like annoyed that we played it off the record label channel that had, for example, 10 million views. And their own channel has like something like maybe 50 or 100 million views. And they were just like, you should have watched it on this channel. Instead of that, it's like it doesn't matter, does it? It's the same video. And other things that we need to tighten up on is they're always like, you really need to learn everybody's name before you start watching these. It's bloody hard, isn't it? We're trying to introduce ourselves to new music, and everybody's got about 20 band members.
Well, the thing is, it's it was the first one that came up.
Yeah.
I actively tried finding that channel. I couldn't find it. I don't know what happened and why, but so that's why we watched it on there. But also, I can kind of see where people are coming from because they want to support their act, so they kind of like watch their channel because it'll help them out. But
fully get that.
If you're watching our reaction to it and what we think, why does it matter where we've sourced the video?
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I'll tell you what was an absolute banger, and I'm gutted you weren't there, is the Blackpink song. I think it's possibly the last song I listened to, and it was one that I did by myself, and it didn't have that same vibe because you weren't there, but the song was an absolute banger.
See, I already heard that one. I'd heard it.
Incredible.
So when we start doing the K-pop stuff, I went off and listened to a bit of Blackpink because I already knew that.
I think somebody said on one of the videos, "Oh, I hope you're not just doing this to increase your views or something." It's like, mate, like money-wise, make sod all of this channel. Not doing it to get views. We'd rather have
more.
Yeah, go on.
We make more off as vlog updates than we do as actual reaction videos.
It's like we'd rather have 50 die-hard people that love the channel than 4,000 people who, weren't bothered about it. Yeah. But it's like we tried one or two K-pop videos because we wanted to sort of listen to it and see what it was like because we didn't really know of it. And we realised it was actually really good.
Proper really good, isn't it?
It is. And although they do like English versions of some songs, I think that kind of spoil the appeal in a way.
Yeah, it's part of the scene, innit? It's part of it.
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything that it compares to that I know of, like, that's big for us. Maybe something like Pokemon or something, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, it's weird because that type of music I don't think I'd listen to if it was an English band. I don't think I'd listen to that sort of music. But,
yeah, because you can relate to the people though then. You're like, oh, look at them idiots.
But it's like, I think what it is, because they put so much effort into the videos as well, don't they? And it just, everything about it, you think, God, this is just really good. So, and the great thing is, people comment on telling you about other bands as well, and you think, oh, nice one. Loads of people have mentioned, like, ATs, well, check out ATs. And you're gaining some knowledge there behind that as well, and, good community.
But the problem is there's that many people who want us to listen to different things. It's just hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's because we only, obviously people watching this won't know, but we only, before all this COVID stuff, we only met once a week, and we'd do 4 or 5 videos at a time. So it's hard to get and if someone's released a video in that time that we really want to react to, we want to get that out first. So
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, all were going really well until Yummy. You know, it were a bit, old Yummy by the Beebs.
Yeah.
Really
That
good,
was,
actually, that thinking back. Did I give that a 10? Did I give that a 9?
that was
Thinking back now, actually, yeah, it were a really sound song, wasn't it?
it was terrible.
Nah, yeah, I remember now. It were incredible.
Right.
Yummy,
Let's set
did
this
make a
record
little-
straight. Let's set this straight. I have no qualms. Qualms? Is that the right word?
Yeah,
I have no problems with Bieber. I like Bieber.
you
In
got
fact,
no beef with the Beebs.
yeah. In fact, if people start like slag him off, I'll defend him because he's actually a really good musician.
Yeah. And I tell you what,
He ruins himself by doing shit like that.
yeah, I suppose he does, but he did really well, especially when the actual video came out. It got some right views. And to be fair, I think, as much as I didn't really care much for the song, I think he can just do what the hell he wants now, can't he?
Yep.
And it's like, don't care who likes it or not. He obviously wanted to do it and did it. And I'll tell you what, that pink muff looked all right, didn't it? Made me think, I want that. That big pink muff, candy floss muff.
Yeah, he's done really well for himself. I always have this little debate where like that people like, I don't really want to drop names, but people like Ariana Grande, it's like, are the songs that good, or have they just got that many followers that it's always going to be a top 10?
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
Do people like the music, or do they like them? And that's when it becomes a problem, because that's when your charts are just full of shit, basically.
Yeah, people who are supporting somebody that they like, not just because the song's good.
Yeah, but the song could be terrible, and it's like, and you sat back kind of thinking, God, I could write something way better than this, and no one will listen to it.
And then
they can do what they want.
You think, oh, there's a song like that by somebody like that who's massive, and you think, well, if they gave this to 9 Black Alps, would it be as big?
Are we going to mention the fact that we both just paused this and went through?
Yeah, do that.
Well, that's me mentioning it then.
Feeling right. Yeah.
Where were we?
Well,
talking about music, weren't we? I'll tell you what, I saw that Madeline McCann thing. It's in that they've got another dude who's the main suspect now.
Yeah. Tell you what, I think this will really lower the tone of the podcast. So let's just switch on. Oh, Christ.
All right, then.
Did you hear about that guy who ate his dad? No.
All right, then. I'll skip that, then.
Christ.
So how many haircuts have you had?
So refresh this. So how's your week been?
All right.
Yeah. I mean, your hair's looking all right, isn't it? Look how long mine is. And I ran out of hairspray this morning.
Have you had it cut?
Nope. Look.
See,
Yeah. Look.
I don't have a problem, me. Hang on, let me take these off. I don't have a problem because I've been cutting my own hair for a long, long time. So lockdown or no lockdown, it's not affected me.
Did you cut your mohawk in that you had that time back in 2006?
I don't know if I did or my dad did.
It was a cool do. It was like high.
Yeah, it was pretty high, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was decent.
And then like, because I just remember thinking, right, I want a mohawk. Did it, but I didn't dare do it. I didn't want to like go full on, so I kind of did it slowly. And then I remember just thinking one day, oh, I sod it. I just did a number 1 all down my head apart from mohawk, and it was just absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Just everywhere, just huge. But it was so hard to style. Like at the back, it'd just fall flat.
Yeah, I can imagine that being a right issue. You know, hard work. I think I had that one once. didn't I? Which weren't as
Oh,
epic
yeah.
as yours.
Yours were more of a fashionable one.
2010, weren't it?
Yeah, because you went from your long kind of emo haircut to your short hair. It was right weird because you suddenly saw your ears.
Yeah, I was shocked at that as well. Shit, I've got
It was weird. It was proper weird because
I
we've seen you for so long with your hair like this, like you were always styling it in mirror and that, and all of a sudden it was like shoo, forehead and ears came out.
Yeah, what made it worse was because I had the where is it? The ear stretcher in there.
Yeah.
That made this ear bigger than this one. So like a right dick. And then whenever I went for it cutting, my hair, not my ear. Whenever I went for my hair cutting, they'd do it on like different levels, you know, because like one ear was a bit longer than the other one. Can you straighten that up? They'd be like, oh, it is. I'm like, oh no, it ain't. What's happened? Like, I've got a big mac off piece of plastic in my ear. I know. You're not noticed.
What? Is it still there?
Nah, took it out, but I've still got a
Yeah.
gash.
Same. I've got an all.
It's got a flat.
I got told that if you go over a 10, it doesn't heal back up.
I heard
Or
something
maybe
like
12.
that. It was either 9 or an 11, somebody told me. But,
Well, I heard 10 or 12.
right,
Somewhere between 9 and 12.
I went to either 9 or 10. Don't know where I
I
went
think
to.
my biggest were a 10.
Yeah, I remember you being a 10, so mine might have even been 8 or 9 then, because I remember just being just a bit less than you.
How did you do yours?
Well, so
I did mine myself.
Got it pierced, and that's like, I think the thing's like half a mil or a mil or something, that the normal piercing, isn't it? And then I had a lip ring, which were double the thickness.
Yeah, I did.
And I rammed a lip ring in, so I had my lip done. And then from there, I rammed like a 2 mil stretcher in, and then.
But did you do it over time?
Yeah, I think I just went up in 2s. But first time I ever tried putting one of them like 2 mil stretcher in, I pushed it in quite slow, and my ear just tightened up as if say, you know, you're trying to stick something through my ear, and then I couldn't get it in. I had to leave it till next day. Like
So I went.
It tenses up.
So when I was younger, I had one ear pierced, and I wanted it stretching. I can't remember how old I was. So I went straight from having it just normal pierced straight up to like a 4 or 5 instantly.
Bloody hell.
So I had a guy who he's not a friend now, but he was my friend back then.
No, he ran that through your ear, and you're like, "Fuck you."
A guy I know. Do you remember the school? At school, you'd have like the paint brushes, the really thin like things and everything. But it kind of goes to a point, doesn't it? So he ran. Well, at first it was an earring, so I put the earring in. Then he put a little tiny straw in, like a really, them really tiny red straws.
Red
one of them.
straws?
Yeah, one of them. And then he put the brush in, but he just kept pushing it, so obviously getting wider. And then we're like, oh, we need something bigger because this number 4 or 5 won't fit. And then we got a bigger thingy brush, rammed that in, it absolutely killed. I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. It's like, we're nearly there. And he just goes, and then put it in.
Bloody hell.
And it was absolutely killing. And then when I got home, I was like proper like regretting it, like, well, I shouldn't have done this. And I took it out, and my ear just poured out with blood. But I had to get it back in because I was too scared. I was like, oh no, put it back in. And then it just healed up, and then it was fine. But it was quite traumatic getting it done.
Yeah, I did it I thought mine were epic, but it seems like I did it the sensible way. You know, either that or the chicken way, mine.
Well, I went to go get it done in a normal place, and they said I couldn't do it because my earlobes. So I'll show you. I just did it myself.
I'll show you. Oh, Kev will stick a paintbrush in it.
Yeah. I did do my other ear as well myself. I was in the car. I was waiting for my dad to get some stuff from the shop, and I was just sat waiting, playing this earring, and all of a sudden it just went through my ear. And I'm like, I just pierced my ear. I'm like,
bloody hell.
done.
I had an image of, do you know on that, is it Jackass the movie, the first one, where they're going in that golf cart trying to do a tattoo? Just fucking going.
Oh, yeah.
An image of
I was talking about that. I was talking about that film the other day. How good was, like, back then?
Yeah.
You know when Jackass was in its prime,
Yeah.
all those awesome bands.
Yeah. Yeah. So good. It was almost like the second coming of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. You know how you got introduced to loads of
They're bringing a new one out, aren't they?
Yeah, number 1 and 2, they're remastering. It's coming out in September. I cannot
Yeah.
wait. It's literally 1 and 2 on the same thing. But yeah, that is mental. That. But yeah. So that the Tony Hawk's, like quite a lot of Tony Hawk's games, introduce you to new bands, didn't they? And that's kind of what Jackass did, I think.
Yeah.
You know, they were
CKY and
yeah, they were like a main one off there.
Him, Bam Margera loved him, didn't he?
Yeah, never cared for him.
No, me neither. But they seemed to be really big.
Yeah.
But there was there were so many cool bands on Tony Hawk's, man. So many cool bands. I just remember always like Ace of Spades always being on all the time.
Yeah. And then it was Tony Hawk's one that had Superman on it, wasn't it? What a
yeah. Are you on about Goldfinger?
Yeah.
It'd be good to see like what this game does for those type of bands. So obviously,
as far as they'll be sticking to.
Oh yeah. I assume that they'll start getting paid again, kind of thing.
Yeah, quite possibly, unless I've seen some interviews with people who've done little films, and they've done little bits in it, and they've got a one-off payment.
Yeah, maybe so.
That's the same with these bands. Maybe it's like, oh, we'll give you in early days, and the light's just gone off. In early days, they'll be like, oh, we'll give you 10 grand or 5 grand, and fun. And yeah, don't ever ask for anything ever again. So it may have been that.
Maybe so. But like, sorry, I'm itching my knee again. It's got a really itchy knee today.
Yeah.
No, but I wonder, like, if this Tony Hawk game is gonna outsell the original, because the originals were massive.
I don't know. Yeah.
You'll have people like us who just wanted to get it for nostalgia. I ain't even got a games console. I'm gonna buy one just to play it.
Yeah, it's gonna be incredible. Tell you what,
I did. Yeah, go on.
No, I just feel like I'm just sat in the dark now. I've got both. I've got my lamp and my light on, but I've got one of them lamp shades that just resort to this. You know, that just it might as well not even have the light on. It's terrible.
Well, I'm just on my main light.
Yeah, you look like you're out in sunshine. It's like paradise where you are. You've got them right nice bulbs, haven't you? I've got them energy saving ones that you get free. You know what I mean? Well, it seems like that anyway. They were there when I moved in. 2005. Still running strong. Bloody hell.
I need to say something before we go.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a friend who makes these T-shirts. Born Free Printworks.
Called what?
Oh, Born Free Printworks.
Nice.
I didn't plan on plugging it, but I just realised I'm wearing the T-shirt.
I like that.
Pretty cool tee. It makes cool tees and makes other bits and bobs.
Born Free.
Born Free Printworks. Yeah. Yeah. I bought this one off him. It's just the sunglasses one, but there's some other bits and bobs. I just thought I'd give it a little plug while I could. So I may
like it.
I'll put a link down below. I'll put a link down.
Absolutely.
Just thought I'd mention that while I remembered.
Love it. I like that. Mine's just Primani's finest. Bought it before the lockdown. So yeah. But yeah, since my light has gone out, I think we should call this a wrap.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Yeah. It's like you're in a HD and I'm using like that first ever Game Boy camera.
Is it like was it like that before your light went off? Because like my picture on here is really good, but yours is like not.
Yeah. Well, if you're using your phone, I'm using like my Mac from like 2012, so the camera is just not great on it.
So is my cat when you're looking at the screen now? Is my image better than yours?
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
Delightful.
Both of us then.
Whereas mine is like, I don't know, like I've just gone outside with it in dark.
Yeah, S10. This is by far the best camera I've ever had on a phone. It's
I should have
incredible.
used my phone.
But okay, man.
All right.
It's been nice talking to you.
It has been a delight. And I tell you what, I
Go
was
on.
gonna I was gonna say let's get together and react sometime, but God knows when that'll be. We'll have to be illegal
Well-
and do it from like we'll have to park up cars, have a meet, and just set up a camera in the middle and just lean out like that. It's good, this, isn't it?
Well, we could just do that in one of the gardens.
Well, we could. It's
But we'd
really
have to
windy
stay
outside right now.
2 meters apart, though.
I heard it's getting reduced to 1.2.
What?
Yeah, the social distancing I heard is getting reduced to 1.2 meters.
Well, that's daft.
It is. Why not 1 meter? Why 1.2?
Oh, sorry, pal. You're 1.13 meters.
Yeah,
So
is
you step back.
Yeah.
You step back a little bit. Well, that's
Right under
stupid.
it. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
well. Well, maybe next time we put one out, we will be sat together.
Or we could do it on
Oh.
here or something. But yeah, within the next 24 hours, the new video drops. The new part 2, shall we say, of our little comedy series. We have left it like 6 weeks. But
I want to throw this out there while we're still on. I know we're leaving. I think this setup's cool for a podcast.
it is. And I'll tell you what, next time I'll use my phone. So it's
We should just do it like this anyway.
Yep. It's like we're listening to music now. I'll dub some music on.
Oink, oink. All right, man.
All right, man. I shall see thee in a bit. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for checking out this podcast number 2 of the Incredible Kyle and James podcast. And here's a bit of a thing for you. It was never going to be the Incredible Kyle and James project. It was going to be the Incredible Kyle and James podcast. And then we thought, well, let's just change it. That's what we did originally back in day. Like 19 videos ago or something. See you soon.